Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the 10th of September, which means that our Scraptember prompt is florals. Like, perfect, right? Like, everybody's got florals. Florals are like a go-to, I feel like. So, I got really lucky, and this month's Color Rush Studio exclusive cut file was a floral. And so I decided I was just going to use my September kit called You Rock. And so I cut out the florals in black. I cut out 2 of them, and then I backed them in white cardstock. So I did turn all the contours off and let my Cricut make that backing for me. I'm not gonna lie. And then I am going to fussy cut out a couple of the florals in that pattern paper that you see on my desk right now as well. So I'm gonna get a couple of different florals going on. So I have 2 photos, and they are black and white. They are not great photos. So my daughter last year for Memorial Day, so they have a contest in school where they basically need to write a Memorial Day speech. And if they win, then they get to come to, oh no, was it a Veterans Day? No, it's Memorial Day. They get to come, we have an old Pioneer cemetery, and they have a whole program for Memorial Day. And they get to read their speech. They get one of the flags from the courthouse, one of the retired American flags from the courthouse. So it's a big deal. Everybody in our town submits their essays, and she actually won this year. So we got to go, but of course, we're way in the back. So my photo is super zoomed in, and she's kind of got a majority of her face covered with the microphone. So the photo has a lot of like the back of people's heads. So I did change it into black and white. And then the other photo is when you walk into the ceremony, they hand out roses, and you can put roses on some of the graves. So that's what the second one is, which brings in the floral as well, because there is a floral in my picture. So I decided my background paper was going to be this beautiful pink, and I'm going to put the other paper with, the words and the florals and the frames. I'm going to put it on kind of I guess you could call it like a diagonal-ish. And so I went ahead and put that on. And then because I love this pink paper so much, I kind of gutted a little bit what was in the back. So that's what you saw me do. And I will use the cutoffs that I did from the other paper. That's what I'm going to cut the florals out of. I'll fussy cut those florals out. So from the cut apart sheet, I cut apart all of the tags. I love me some tags. And this one yellow one in particular just caught my attention, and it says reminder, and it has like a list. I'm sure it's not really meant for this, but to me, it's like the perfect tag. because this is a reminder of, the sacrifices and that type of thing. So I put that one on there. I'm also going to add the blue star one, but as you can see, I cut the bottom of it off because you weren't going to see it, and it has the cutest yellow heart in it, and I was like, well, I need to use that. So I'm going to fussy cut that out so I can use it. I'm actually going to use it on this layout too. And then that reminder card had those cute little hearts on it. And I'm not sure that I'm going to use them, but I was like, well, they're just hidden. And so I'm just going to save them. So I also have that black and white piece. And then I liked the little pop of pink on it. So I've got those layered up there, as well as a chipboard banner. Now I put my die cut florals on each side, and I have this weird kind of trapped space between them. Do you see that? And I'm kind of struggling. Like, I am not liking that trap space. So here's where I'm going to go, and I'm going to fussy cut out these florals and see if I can kind of add them in between to connect it. So it's just kind of a complete floral shelf basically for my photos to fit on. And I will tell you that this day I was like in the groove of scrapbooking. Like, a lot of the times if I'm going to fussy cut something, I'm going to pause the camera so you don't have to watch me fussy cut. But today I was just like, we are going. Everything is in here. So this video is sped up a little bit faster due to that fact. So I did decide to put one down there at the bottom, and then I moved those hearts. So that fussy cut floral, and then there's also a chipboard heart. I'm going to move those down so that kind of spans that gap, and I think that works great. Now, I felt like I needed something to go in this little area where the two pattern papers are meeting, and I am a huge fan of Frazzle, so that beautiful yellow Frazzle is going to go where those two meet. And then part of the cut file was going to get cut off, so I just cut it and tucked it in so it didn't, basically. So this glue is done. It's officially done. I took the lid off. I don't see anything else. I used it complete. So I am on to another one. So I won't be struggling, hopefully, too much in the future with some videos, except for I've made quite a few this month already ahead of this one. So that being said, you'll probably still have to see me struggle with some glue, but just so you know, I do have more glue. I buy my glue from Sandy at Scrapping Reflections, and so I actually have a brand new bottle in addition to this partial little one that I'm going to use as well. So my tags need some Frazzle as well. So I'm going to go with the pink check, and I'm just going to put them through, and then I'm just going to staple them to adhere them. And I think that works perfect. I'm just going to add this little fussy cut frame down here at the bottom, and that is going to do it for my layout today. So I will have all the information for Color Rush Studio and this kit linked down below. And you can always use my code Crystal10, and that will save you 10%. And then I will also have the Scraptember playlist linked down below so you can see everybody else's florals. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. I love to chat with you. Remember to wear your style, and I'll see you tomorrow.